Hard to see in some spots, Nick and Ashley. Yep, we do have visibility that really isn't showing any signs of improving a whole lot. A quarter to half mile visibility, a lot of I-20 dealing with that. Even Macon, parts of I-75 between Atlanta and Macon. Visibility here, we can look at it. That's I-20 right around the Riverwatch Parkway area, just outside of our studios. East and westbound travel, take it easy out there. Temps are in the 50s to 60s, about 50 to 60. Everybody falling in line there. It's 57 and foggy in Waynesboro. Barnwell, you're 54 and foggy. The planner will, at least for the next 2 to 3 hours, have some fog with it. There at 11 to 2, we're climbing in the mid-60s to middle 70s. That may not be record high approaching for today, a little back down into those 70s, but we'll continue to keep the warmth around through the end of the week. So settling in above average once again this afternoon. The winds out of the northwest at 4 to 8. Got to be 82 today. It's going to be a little bit more of a struggle today than it will be for Friday and Saturday. 82 also the record high for tomorrow and Saturday, where we should see a few more of the lower 80s come back in. So still a chance to do that. A front will be moving through on Friday night and into Saturday, first half of the day. There could be a few isolated showers around with that. We've been kind of looking at tracking some rain in parts of our Saturday planner, but it won't be an all-day rain event at all here. Now let's look at the temperature contrast here. We're going to finish probably most of the month of November at or above average here. The percentages are a little bit greater, but once we kind of transition into the December month, a little bit more cooler air will be diving down. So looking after the Thanksgiving holiday weekend into the following week, about 2 weeks away, we're looking at maybe that trend cooling down just a little bit more. As far as any other chances for wet weather after Saturday, kind of in the early part of next week, not so likely. We're going to keep it dry. We've got a lot of fog to deal with for the next few hours, heading on into midday, kind of approaching some upper 60s and lower to mid 70s. That'll stay with us through 4. So not maybe as warm as yesterday. We'll keep the cloud cover with us overnight, kind of a west to east migration with that cloud cover. Tomorrow morning, the lows are back 55 to 60 once again. Turn to the winds out of the southwest might get just a touch breezy, upper 70s at noontime. We can see the rain advancing this way by late Friday afternoon, but staying well to the west around Atlanta to Greenville, Spartanburg, and the upstate. But overnight Friday into the first part of Saturday, we could have a few passing showers. Notice once we get into about lunchtime, the clearing takes effect. The front's through, turning a little bit breezy and still very warm, too. So nothing real significant as far as knocking back those temperatures. Look between midday and almost 4 o'clock. We're sitting with upper 70s to lower 80s. So it's going to be very hit and miss with the rain chances on Saturday as we were looking right there. We're going to hold that above average planner in the 70s most of next week. Another chance for some showers by next Wednesday, about 30% in middle 70s.